Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to Minecraft Musings. Yes, I started it when the music was getting all intense. So let's see. I need to drop off some, or well, no, I don't need to drop off some of the dirt. I need to use some of the dirt. Yeah, I'll let that grow. So, anyways, we've been having quite the discussion today about, well, a lot of things. So, first and foremost, for those of you that don't know, I just feel like I got to keep bringing this up because otherwise I sound completely unhinged and like three, four, and that is not my intent. So I'm sorry if I startled you. Some of the concepts are rather obtuse. No, it's just different ways of thinking, and um, aside from all the stuff that, or considering all the stuff that we've talked about today, um, it's important to note that a lot of this stuff is going to happen either way, and it's going to happen soon. I mean, so we're getting to the point of more of a communal style of humanity where we encourage free thought and free use of ideas for the most part. I mean, as long as people are getting their dues, but at the same time, if we lower the cost of living for everybody, then the dues don't have to be so big. I mean, we're struggling, and we're finding that out too. We're struggling that we're investing a lot more than we need to in just maintaining the lifestyles that we're used to. Now, specifically, I'm sorry, Californians, I gotta call you out. Like, I know a few people from California. I'm trying not to be like too specific, but one like absolutely drives me nuts. Two, well, two of them is actually a sad story. I knew these twins from California, and they were Republican, and I'll just say right now, I usually lean left, meaning I usually vote Democrat. But I do have a lot of Republican friends and family, and so I get it from a Colorado Republican viewpoint. I understand why my friends think the way they do back home, because they are tolerant of LGBTQ. They don't care who you marry or whatever. Like, in fact, that's the first thing. One of the first things that one of my best friend, that's what he starts off with. He's like, well, he started a few conversations like, I don't care about this. It's like almost like projection. Like he's so tired of being singled out as like a homophobe, and it's like I don't care what you do. Like you're free, and I agree with him. I'm all about the idea of freedom to do what you want to do. That's the idea of America, and that's what a lot of Republicans actually think. Now, California Republicans are interesting because let's see, one, two, three, four, and not trying to sound racist or judgmental or stereotypical, but like the idea of being conservative from California, where life is good for a certain amount of people, a certain group of people, life is amazing. But that's also one of the highest crime rates and like the biggest gang activity, the West Coast, the East Coast. It's California versus, and I can tell you exactly why. It's the wealth inequality caused by Hollywood. Now, I love Hollywood. I love the entertainment. Like I love the movies, the TV shows, and it was a necessary evil to produce the entertainment as we knew it. Now, we don't need Hollywood. I mean, not to try to be vengeful or judgmental or angry or bitter or whatever. Like, we're not trying to be like that with Hollywood. Don't get me wrong. But I am saying that it's not sustainable. And, if we're going to continue to pay these actors and actresses so ridiculously well, especially while we got like actual teachers, educators, people that are helping make people's lives get better and get them the skills they need for the world. Now, I'm sorry, that I am a little judgmental because I have a bunch of public school teachers in my family. And so I know firsthand, like, oh, they got to buy their school supplies, or that is true. That's not a rumor. That's like they really do have to buy all their own stuff and stock up their classrooms, Kleenexes, like and during the COVID pandemic especially, like oh my gosh, and because it's public schools, if schools don't have funding, and that's why the wealth inequality is such a problem because the neighborhoods that have the good wealth have the good schools. If you don't have a lot of wealth, you're not paying a lot of taxes, and then the tax dollars don't support a very good school. So, anyways, it's all connected. And then you got, wait, what about New York? Why is the East Coast so dangerous and gang ridden and all this? Like, and again, gangs are not like orcs or demons or devils or whatever. Like, it's just groups of people that are fed up with the malarkey, like, fed up with the nonsense. I mean, all of hip hop is talking about, like, man, ain't this some messed up stuff? But, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound like racist. That did sound like very white of me. But watching Dave Chappelle, like, listening to hippity hop all the time. Yeah. One, two, three, four. I got Wu Tang tattooed on my leg. Like that's the only tattoo I have because it was so influential in my life. And granted, decisions and all that. But I mean, I stand by it. I love this tattoo. I don't really want to get any more. I mean, it tickles and hurts. It like tickle hurts, and I hate that because I'm very ticklish, and then it like hurts on top of that. It's just like an annoying, like constantly just like biting into your skin, and like, and it was right on the bone for part of it. Like it's just like, yeah, stop it. So, but anyways, I love Wu Tang and Cypress Hill and Snoop Dogg and all like all sorts of different genres of music, or not genre groups, music, hip hop groups, artists, all that. Anyways, I don't know where we were getting off of that. I was just wanted to do some actual, just peaceful gardening, getting rid of some of this dirt, like enjoying the Minecraft, and also smoothing over because it does get a little stressful talking about that stuff, especially politics and religion. I've referred to those as the two taboos, like the two things that you're really not supposed to talk about and be in pleasant company or be polite. Like, hold on. Unfortunately, they are two of the most critical pieces of our society that need to be addressed. Now, and I'm all for a mulligan. Like we just like tell everybody, thank you for your service, go home, and we elect all new leaders from all wealth brackets. See, that's how you shake things up because up until now it's been pay to play politics, meaning, oh, and this is a real fun thing I've been doing on the X app. Could have been a Zoom call. And what I mean by that is we live in an age where you could campaign from home, from your bedroom, you don't need these lavished gifts from donors. One, two, three, four. TV commercials, ridiculous. Like, plus nobody really watches TV anymore. Like, I don't. I mean, like, I'm sorry. And then even the YouTube political ads, honestly, I do skip them all. And then, like, what it comes down to is I do the research if I want to, if I feel that strongly about a candidate or voting about one, I'll look them up and I'll kind of, read a little bit about them. I'll explore what they're about. I mean, yeah, two, three. Although I hate to say it, it pretty much is red and blue. Like, you have to pretty much vote down your ticket. And like, anyways, at least here in Colorado, I'm pretty sure you have to vote. That sounds pretty ignorant, and it could change anytime too. Like I think we actually just recently did that, where you don't have to vote along your party affiliation. I don't know. But anyways, it doesn't matter. And as one person that I met on an airplane said, we need the scientists to fix the problems before the politicians do, because the politicians will take a very long time and might not fix it correctly. Like they might not know what they're doing, they might not have the funding to know what they're doing, or to have a professional opinion, or whatever the situation is. So the scientists need to fix the problems. Scientists, nerds, tech enthusiasts, all of the above. You're all welcome to fix these problems. That's cool. You're more than welcome. And I don't need money out of you. But if you convince a celebrity to donate money to the loan idea, whew. Oh, wait. Okay. So I don't know how far out we want to go with this. Let's go that way a little bit too. Well, only really get like one. I mean, it's still one. One, two, three, four. And that's actually another thing that I want to kind of start working on. Like, I've been seeing these ads for like little grow kits for at home. Let's see, wait, one, two, three, four. And that's where we really need to head to is like growing our own vegetables. I mean, but making it sustainable too. Because even looking at the one ad, I mean, it's got this really cute blonde girl, and like, you know that's why they do it. And then, because that sticks in your mind, but, well, some people. Anyways. Uh, and then, sorry. But like the amount of vegetables that it would produce isn't sustainable for your actual diet. Like it's great for like spices, and I have some friends that they have a wonderful garden which like is like their entire backyard, but also they grow their own spices, so indoors, and they have so spice is a little more feasible because you don't need a whole lot. I mean, whereas like lettuce, you need to grow like a whole head of lettuce just even to make a few sandwiches, and no, which is fine, but then actually, as I say that, maybe you could take a leaf of lettuce only as needed, and then even if you had like one hamburger or sandwich every single day with lettuce as an additive. And then tomatoes too. Like you have to kind of slice up a tomato, and then you can make one tomato last like a week for yourself, right? And I guess it would just come down to like the science of what are your needs, what are your average consumption rates, and of what foods, and then how much could you produce, and then how much can the community produce? And see, that's the other idea from that communal app, like communal, spelt all messed up. Like they just gave up at the end, like communal. One, two, three. Oh no! Such is life. It's gonna break that one eventually. I was like, I'm surprised it's lasting this long. All right, we'll go back. It'll be either broken or it'll break when we get there. Oh, hey, what's up, squid? Okay. One, two. There we go. Now, anyways, I wanted to get back on here and do an episode of just chillaxing and just let you know that the doom and gloom of all the world, it is coming to an end. I mean, it is, and not like in a rapture sense. Like, my gosh, I've been hearing some rumors like that, like, or some people talking about like, oh, it's the end times, and oh, it's been foretold in the prophecy. Well, if you look hard enough, any tea leaf is going to look like one way or the other. In fact, like, if you've read the Harry Potter series, that's where you kind of learn that way of thinking. And they read tea leaves in one of the books, and it's like it's pretty neat. It's just like understanding how some people believe, because people come up with all sorts of stuff to try to explain things in our world, like our physical world and what we see, and beyond too, astrophysics. But like, it's when you deviate from proven, observable science that is provable with replicable experiments, meaning you can repeat the experiment just fine. Also, watch, at least some of this is going to start popping off, because it cannot exist unless it's adjacent to a water block. Or a waterlogged block. Yep. And there we go. Well, that's okay, because we're making a garden over here. We really should extend like that. And we don't need a lot of sugar. I mean, I'm going to keep doing it because it's a great source of produce to compost into bone meal, which is great for growing trees, which we still need to do. Maybe here, I don't know. I mean, they might just need some spruces for like a wood source. I don't think they need every type of tree here. But we could continue that stuff up to up here. So remember, we're going to build a base just north of here. And see, it's down there between mine and inventory, like island. That'd be cool if it was like Wizard Island in Oregon, like that. I forget the mountain. I'm pretty sure it's Wizard Island, but like there's a caldera, which is like a volcano that's filled with water. So like a lake on top of a volcano. And then there's an island in that lake, and then there's a lake in that island. I don't know. That might be another place too. I saw a meme where it was like there's a mountain, and then a lake, and then an island, then a lake, then an island, or then a mountain or something. It's like Inception. It just keeps going, or like fractals. Yeah, look at all this. We got sugar cane for days. And then we'll build a contraption. Oh, do we bring... I don't think we brought the iron, now that I think about it. Or if we did, I'm trying to remember which chest we put it in. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we've got the rails. And I was meaning to grab the iron. Oh, I kind of feel bad for that cat. Let's go free the cat. Okay. After we harvest this. Okay. So, we worked all through the night again, and some people didn't sleep. They couldn't find their way to their bed. It's very tragic. So, alright, well... Okay. Didn't want to accidentally hit the cat. Now, you should probably... This is an island. Now go this way. Go on. Okay, come on. There you go. Up, up, up. No, not back in the water. Cats usually hate water. Alright, you're on your own. I'm gonna put the boat right there. If you get stuck in it again, well, I'll probably just free you again later. Alright, just enjoy your island, cat. In or out, basically. No. Oh. I had a nice boat until you broke it and left me in this water. I almost feel like it's insane. Alright, those look like they're almost ready because they're all like the same, but no, that still needs a yellowish color. Yeah, we got a lot to do. We gotta fix this wall. I mean, technically, yeah, we just gotta slide this forward. Okay. Oh, and we need... But it's not on the... So I guess it's on the dirt, or the sand. And it's... How? No, actually... I'm not buying it, now that I think about it. That was incorrect, because if we just slid that wall forward, then that would mean this would have a well, technically this is a wall, what I have in my inventory, but that's really just made a fence post if you don't have any adjacent blocks to it, or blocks right next to it. Also, these are buttons. Which, yeah, I forgot opens the door. Anyways, my point being is, yes, we could still slide that wall forward, but we don't need the whole wall. In fact, I guess the whole long story short is that's all we really need. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, whatever. And those are here. So we're gonna do this for the corner. Should it actually be? It's a pretty small. Should actually just make it kind of like a window. Then this. There. Oops. Nope. One too high there. Oh, oh, oh. How did that break? Alright. How do we get up there again? Hmm. Oh, right. We've got slabs. So then maybe that. How does that look? You got a window into your neighbor's. No, you don't. There. Now we actually have a decent sized house sharing a wall with the next door neighbor, which incidentally the door is on this side. Oh, well, so I guess they don't have to see each other. Like, that is kind of one of the awkward things of, like, townhomes that are next to each other. Like, even if you really like your neighbors, like, having to see them every single day, like, if you get home around the same time, it's like, oh, hello, or, like, you try to race to get in or something. I don't know, but, like, forced interaction over and over is something better to avoid. So this is a simple way to do that. But then you have forced interaction with this person. Huh. I don't know, a little bit's okay. And certain things that, you know, some people don't have to worry about. Like people with enough land or space between houses, like might not even know. Although there's pros and cons to that too. Because I've known people that have lived with like several acres and like they don't even know their neighbors all that well. So And we could fix this up too. I mean, already I know it's going to need that much. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I heard someone fall. Alright. And then this will be a really great enchanting table setup. Just have to put it right there. It's already got 9 and it needs 6 more. So I could do 3 here, or no, 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. Actually, I could do 3 of them right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Mm. We also need to get the glass factory going, which is hilarious because I love Breaking Bad, but oh wait, first let's heal the. Hmm, there we go. At least a little bit. I mean, yeah, let's keep going though. Oh, it's almost like back to. Hey, get back here. I am not done buying pumpkin pies from you. Alright, we need to make a glass factory, and for that we need some stone, and for that I actually spy a place I want to go in to try to get it. Because I was gonna, that's why I was fixing the shovels so I could get through the sand. But this looks like a somewhat of a cave. Yes, there is stone, but you gotta be careful. That sand will fall even if you just place a block with it. So, anyways, there's that. But here's stone. We don't have to dig out or anything. Now we're going to need a lot of this stuff because it takes, I think, 8 or 9 to make a furnace. So we need about, I don't know, 9 furnaces at least to make a decent glass factory. And then we are going to need spruce wood. So, and for that we're going to need bone meal, a bone meal generator most likely. I mean, not for a little bit. We'll get a little bit of wood, but let's see, how much stone do we have? And yeah, that's good. See what I'm doing in here. Fall to my death or something. It has been known to happen. Not for a long time, but. Oh, and I was also thinking about starting off this episode with being like, alright, so all we gotta do is mail a letter to the Pope to ask him to say weed is okay. And that's, honestly, that would fix so many problems in America. And problems around the world, most likely. Like, if the Pope came out in support of cannabis, like, not only condoning it, but supporting it, like, as a safer alternative to alcohol. Because, I mean, you gotta imagine, like, how many times they've heard something like, oh, I was drunk when I did this sin, Father, or whatever. Like in all the confessions, like they're paying attention to that, and they're converging, and they're talking about the sins of their flock. Like, how do we fix this? How do we keep them from doing this? They're basically trying to do law enforcement outside of law enforcement, vigilantes. But I mean, yeah, it is. It's actually a decent word for it. Like religious. Sorry, religious leaders could be seen as vigilantes trying to work outside the confines of law in order to achieve similar goals. Because it is. I mean, they're trying to keep the peace, just like Batman. I don't know. And I feel like we're all on the same page, though. That's the other thing, too, is like, even though we have all this going on, I think we have enough stone. Let's see. But now we have a quarry. Oh. Alright, let's go build some furnaces. Let's go make a glass factory. Bada bing. Whew, nice. 24. Let's make this the glass factory. just a wall. Oh wait, yeah, we could keep going. There we go. And now we need dirt. Doesn't matter what kind. Um, and we need. I mean, it doesn't have to be like this, but I think we're gonna make it like this. 4 aspen trees right there. Need to get the saplings, and I don't know if we have bone meal, but we'll see if we can find the iron in. First, let's check this one. Wait, where did this one go? There we go. Yes, saplings and no bone meal, but that's okay, because I mean, chances are we'll at least have one of the trees grow while we're messing around. Now, planting them this close together, there's a chance that the foliage is going to be annoying, so let's actually put a couple. And maybe even closer to where everything else is going on, because this might not be close enough to have it growing all the time. So let's have a couple up here. Just random happenstance. Okay. So now, then the glass. Well, we need wood. We have some wood. Let's go back to our one chest here. Yes. Not much. And actually, I'll show you how not much. Well, first we gotta let's go and put these saplings back. That we don't need pies or leads or that. Don't technically need that until we head to the next place, which we're gonna be here for a little while. So, all right. And actually, let's just in case a wandering trader comes by. Oh, I saw one. That's right. Dang it. Oh well, I wasn't really thinking about that. Let's see. So we don't have any iron there. Let's go check the tower. Mm. Ah. Oh, actually, hold on one second. Whew. Okay, apologies. I've been having some coffee and that just, yeah. So, we do have that. Nope. And actually, we gotta chill it on that, cool it on that, because it's getting to be nighttime. Oh, a minute away from being done with the episode. Apologies. I was trying to get the iron to build some droppers so I could build a bone meal generator or a composter basically. And you also gotta have a compost, like one of these things, but I don't think we brought any iron with us. So that means we're either gonna have to mine for iron or something. Oh well, we'll go ahead and start the glass factory as best we can. In fact, let's go ahead and put all the oops. Dang it. That's that drift popping back up. Okay. Now, with the last minute that we're doing, we're going to go ahead and load up the glass factory, which, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Breaking Bad, so it's just funny. Oh, that's a camel. Ah, okay. So, anyways, my point is, it's not all doom and gloom, and there are a lot of things you can do, like getting the red key USB, going to companies, asking them to donate their old laptops, offer to wipe them for them, learning how to do that. Which, I mean, uh, the instructions are pretty straightforward. I mean, like you gotta be really careful because, like, unless you're ready for it to be completely destroyed or erased like clean, you don't want to put the USB even in it. I mean, you can. That's how you update it and stuff. And so I've had to like stick it in machines that I definitely did not want wiped. And they ask you like 3 or 4 times, like to really confirm that yes, I know what I'm doing. I want to wipe this computer. Oh wait, you mean all the memory's going to be gone? Yes. And then once you wipe the memory, then they can ethically donate that. And it looks good for their business model. It gets calculated into their finances. Like they can actually do the value of the computer, or whatever remaining value is left. Like if they have it over so many years, then the value of it's actually depreciated to zero. But, um, anyways, yeah. Or just ask celebrities to loan money to people at 1.5% interest. That's it. I mean, if Mr. Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos could loan me about a half mil for a house, I mean, maybe like 300 or 400 to be realistic, and then I pay him back over 10, 15 years. I mean, I'd take longer than that, probably like 20-year loan. I don't know. But if they got a couple $1 million and like, hey, A-Rye, you go buy a house. I'm just kidding, but one can dream. All right, well, ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one.